Sorry, guys. Trying to choke down a fiber cracker. Gotta stay regular when you're an old man. You know what? Hold on. You guys ready to do a donut? Meow. Yeah, that's better. Shit was upside down. Anyway, while I was eating my fiber cracker. Oh, you know what? I can't do that. Now I'm upside down. I can see the clock. All right. Since I started it this way, it has to stay this way. Sorry. Are you laughing at me? I wasn't prepared for this, but I'll get situated. Ow! Fuck it. Good enough. Listen. I just got done proofreading my last video about your soul. And immediately, like a donkey kicking me in the chest, it was like, oh, fuck. Here we go. All right, look. I'm just going to get down and dirty with this. My brother Paul, Pollywog, right? Rest in peace. Sorry. I got to calm down. Let me slow down. My brother Paul, who passed away last year, by the way, that is November 20th, so that's next month. No. Yeah, next month. God, I can't think. So I get his anniversary next month on the 20th. My mom's birthday is on the 22nd. And Pollywog's birthday is on the 28th of this month. So that date's coming up real fast. So thinking about souls and where do they go, it took me to the time right before he died. Right before my brother died, I was drinking hard. And I knew I was fucked. I knew if I didn't get my head wrapped around losing him, I was in trouble. I knew it. So, knowing that, what this dumbass did, went on YouTube and I watched cancer patients die of cancer. I watched a lesbian lady die of colon cancer and tell her story about shitting in a bag. Broke my fucking heart. I watched this funny motherfucker who had leukemia, just like my brother Paul, say when he got out of the hospital while he was waiting for his fucking bone marrow transplant, he was going to go out and finance a Porsche because good luck trying to get the money when I'm dead. It was so fucking funny, but I was fucking in tears, right? I saw probably 6, 8 stories like that, and I followed their videos right to the grave. Bawled my eyes out on every one of them. I had to get ready. I had to get hard for what was coming. So, that's only half the story. Here's the part about your soul. I also watched probably 200, I'm not kidding, I watched any one I could find. Near-death experience, NDI. There's a whole fucking YouTube channel just devoted to that. And you listen to those stories when those people die of a heart attack or a drowning or whatever, electrocution, and they're toast for minutes, sometimes hours, and then they get resuscitated and they come back to life. And where did their soul goes? They'll tell you right out of their own mouth where their soul went. You need to go watch some of that and then tell me there is no reincarnation. You know, and I already had what I had inside of me about believing your soul's recycling. But when my brother had cancer and I had to get hard and I had to do my fucking homework, it just re-fortified what I already knew to be true. So, this video goes with the last one. More food for thought. So if you're so inclined to debunk or debate my theory about reincarnation, go watch some near-death experience videos. Get educated before you voice your opinion, because I'll tell you what, I got a lot of evidence on my side, and it's right on YouTube. Just saying. So, think about that. When you think about that last video, and you go watch some NDI videos, here's one for you. Look up children that remember past lives. I watched a video of a little boy tell a story of being in a World War II airplane. He described the cockpit, uniforms, stuff there was no way this kid could ever possibly know. No way possible. But yet, he knew minute details, times, dates. Incredible. And there's a young gal. She's an artist. Same thing. Tells stories about who she was in another life. Okay. Just saying. You can believe or not. You can bury your head in the sand. But I did this research because my brother was dying. I had no agenda. I had no religious motives whatsoever. It was self-preservation that I was looking for because I knew what was coming. So, right in line with that last video, right in line with my life and what's coming up for me, where's your soul go? And on that topic, think there might be some accountability when you recycle, when you go up, before you come back down. Don't you think you might get the chance to have a chat with the man himself, and he might ask you? Because I'll tell you what, part of every one of those, almost every one of those near-death experiences, when they have an out-of-body experience and they go meet God, you know what? You have a life review, homie. I believe that. All those stories about how your life flashes before your eyes, yeah, it's a review of what did you learn. What did you learn? What did you do? Did you make a difference? All that Boy Scout shit I'm talking about? Where do you think it fucking comes from? All this shit's already in me. Anyway. Just like it says. My crazy life. You just can't make it up. All right, I know a little hostile in this one because it evokes a great deal of emotion. And like I said in that other video, when it comes to grief, anger's the only way I know how to cope. Right? You didn't see me shed no fucking tears. But I'm sure you saw my demeanor go dark real fast. Right? Like I said, you get what you get with me, but you know what? I get to keep these records. Other people will see this. Right? It's part of my journal. Just like the Stoics say, it's important to journal. It's important to learn. Especially if you got to have a conversation with the man and explain what you did and why you did what you did. Just saying. I know everybody's got their own take on religion and God, and I am not pushing anything upon anyone for any reason whatsoever. All I'm doing is having a conversation, and that's what I'm asking for, is a conversation. Right? I'm not looking for a preacher. I'm not looking for a Bible thumper. I'm looking for an honest conversation from somebody who gives a shit, right? Because I'm curious. I'm curious about this topic. I'm so curious about this topic, I have plans to go to Costa Rica and do an ayahuasca ceremony, plant medicine, Because in those stories, and there's thousands of those stories on YouTube too, they all run in parallel. Near-death experience, ayahuasca experience, reincarnation experience, the little kids, all three of them extremely similar. Do your own homework. If you're curious about what happens to your soul, research ayahuasca, research near-death experience, research reincarnation stories from children, out of the mouth of babes. Just saying. You know, adults got a lifetime to learn how to bullshit. Children, it's pretty tough. It's easy to tell when a kid's fidgeting when they're lying. Adults, it's a little tougher. But with children, you tend to get the truth. And when they're lying, they're, you know what I mean? No eye contact. It's easy to bust a kid when they're lying. So I try to get my information from the most reliable sources I can. And granted, it's fucking YouTube, right? But you go watch 200 of them. Same for the ayahuasca. There's thousands of people out there telling their out-of-body experiences on ayahuasca. Magic mushrooms, same shit. DMT, dimethyltryptamine. Go look up Rick Strassman. He's a medical doctor who did a medical study which was approved by the government, right? We're not talking about kids in the park taking shrooms. I'm talking about a medical doctor got you hooked up to an IV with a nurse standing there and they make you trip balls and listen to those fucking stories. Just saying. There's many, 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 many different places to get wisdom. I've had a lot of time on my hands. Between 2 years in the tattoo shop and 6 years waiting for this fucking comp case to fucking resolve, that's 8 years worth of research, to be honest with you, spent on fucking YouTube. So, to whom it may concern, if you're really curious about what your soul does, try to veer away from religion for a minute and try to go think for yourself. Maybe take some of these examples I gave you and run with them on your own without nobody but yourself and the fucking YouTube channel, and go for it. Go learn some shit for yourself. Not for what they fucking told you up at the fucking front of the church. You know, I could get into a really, really lousy conversation about the Catholic religion because of what effect it had on my mom. Oh, but I don't want to disrespect anybody who is Catholic, right? That's not my intention. So I'm not going to bash one's beliefs. I have my prejudice about certain things, and it doesn't serve to pick a fight. So please, when you watch this video and the last video, take into consideration my motivation. It's strictly curiosity. I have no dog in this fight. I just want to know the truth. You think I want to go to Costa Rica, puke my guts out, and shit myself, and have an hallucinogenic experience to where I feel like I'm dying? That doesn't sound like any kind of fun to me, but if there's some truth in there, I want to know. I'll go to the ends of the earth to get to the fucking truth. Trust me. It's all I got. A lifetime of bullshit and lies. No more. I want the fucking truth. It's that simple. Anyway. Sorry, this one's a little saucy. But always with much love and respect with every word that comes out of my pie hole. There is no animosity. I love you guys and you know it. I'm just trying to evoke some thoughts from you. What do you think? What's in your head? Tell me, not what you believe, what you heard from what someone else said. What is your own thoughts on something? Okay? All right. Love you guys. Peace.